Okay, so I've spent some time cleaning up the hand. Notice it's a very low polygon model. It's the basic polygon model, and it works fine. Notice what I've done is I've kind of used the smooth tool, and or you could do the anti-bulge tool, so the inverse of the bulge tool. And say for example I want the joint a bit skinnier here, and the smooth tool kind of just shrinks it a bit. If you kept using, notice it's on 0.4, if you used a very high amount and you pressed it, it would just shrink to like a little tiny little stick. And I'm putting in the natural kind of where the joints are as well. And at the same time I'm moving these fingers apart really, because I don't want them near each other. I don't want them to influence each other. It all helps with the modelling later on. And I've even gone to the extent of using a flatten tool, and it's on 8% now. And I flatten the areas where the thumb is and where the nails are. That didn't work, so I didn't want it to shrink. But you want to flatten the top there like that, where the nails are, and all those little bits and pieces. And I brought the knuckles up, I bulged it and smoothed it down. So build it, smooth it. Notice there's a little dimple here, don't like that. And using these little guidelines just to help you out. And there should be a line that runs from there, and that's gone down, so I'm going to build it up again. Where the knuckle is, that's going to be my knuckle, and probably like that. And smooth it down just here, so it looks like a knuckle. And here it's gone in, done like that. So low res, there's not a lot you could do. On high res it just takes longer as well, so I'm going to build this up a little bit. Put a little knuckle here, smooth it down. Too skinny down here, smooth it down. Alright, done the same with the thumb. This is a much better natural shape. If you compare this hand now, even on this low res model, to this one, it just kind of looks like a blown up balloon. Blown up model there, but this looks a lot more human. It's got little bumps and joints in it. And that's what it's about. And I'm looking at this, I'm making sure that these lines flow. There's an awkward little spot, it looks like a tight spot. Imagine using a smooth tool. Imagine what you would see in nature. Imagine it was your body and how it would flow. Now your arm, and then this will affect how it will work in a real model later on. As you lift your arm, your chest is going to kind of go up with it. That's the way the muscles work. Your shoulder muscles and your back muscles pull your arm up, and your chest muscle is just like a slave to it, and it'll go along with it. So I want to really see this chest rise into the arm. I don't want to go all the way up here. I don't want to smooth out the shoulder. See, and this is gonna, all this sort of little techniques is going to affect how it's going to flow and how it's going to move. And that's why you don't want to press the W and get rid of that, because you can't see what's going on. I'm going to keep that in. As you lift the shoulder, it not only rotates, but it kind of lifts up because of the traps. Pull on it. And so I probably would want to bulge this side up a little bit actually, because the traps help to lift the shoulder past about 60 degrees, from about 60 to 90 and upwards. The muscles in the shoulders, the shoulder blade and the traps do a lot of the work. And it's good to have a knowledge of anatomy when you're doing things like this. and the muscles kinesthetically work. So we're back to the smooth. I'm just wondering, and it would naturally go the way it should go if you lift your arm up and the muscles would follow. Let's move out the back a bit. The triceps look a bit big. Let's shrink them down a bit. It's kind of smoothed out. A little bump there. This looks like a natural kind of curve right there. That looks about how it would be in real life. You probably need a little bump here for the shoulder. Just bulge it out a bit. Smooth it out. Smooth it out. Smooth this out. Okay. So I've got the arm, just double checking, looking for the side, roughly where I've got it. Looking for the side, the hand's kind of horizontal. The arms are straight out. Looking for the front. Pretty straight. And the top. Pretty straight. Straight out from here. Measuring line goes through the middle finger. That looks okay. And I'm going to do the same to the left leg as well. I'm going to splay the leg out. Build the joint, move it out. I'm not going to do too much on the right side because I'm just going to mirror it. Okay, I should do the leg and I'll show you what it looks like.